everyone. I am the Aries, and today I'm coming to you with just a quick update to what I'm doing and just my thoughts on some things that's going on in the news today. Obviously, the first thing up is the Supreme Court overturning Roe versus Wade. Now, on the issue of abortion, I've done in 180, I think. At the, before years and years ago, I was like, oh no, no, we gotta be pro life. Oh, we can't kill no babies, blah, 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 blah. And personally, I still don't like abortion, but I'm not about to sit here and try to put someone in jail, try to put a woman in jail because of it. Whatever karma is involved with it, someone deciding to have an abortion is on that person. Sometimes it's needed to save the life of the mother. You always want to save the life of the mother. Although, interestingly enough, I was on Twitter. Check out my Twitter page, everyone. I'm doing my best work there. But I was on my Twitter page one day, and I was saying something, and some I don't know, some crazy Christian Bible thumper type. He started going on and on and on about this, and so I sat there and said, "Well, you know what? How do you know that life doesn't begin when you get your soul? When you come into this world and get a soul? I mean, of course, the body is going to be alive. You can't put a soul into a dead body. A soul is going to inhabit a living body. So, of course, the fetus is a living vessel. But are you a viable person unless you have the soul?" Now, yesterday, I was reading or watching some video or reading some article, and oh, uh, Telltale Fireside Chat. He's actually interesting story about Owen, the person who does this. He's an atheist, but in a past life, I know, and he doesn't know this. I don't know him. I don't know him personally, but I know that he would have known Jesus because what he's doing on his channel is exposing a bunch of bullshit charlatan evangelical types. Anyway, on his channel, he was talking about something or another. I think he was talking about abortion as well. And so I think he mentioned the Bible verse, life begins when you breathe in your first breath. And I thought that's kind of similar to what I was trying to convey, just with an inner sense of knowing. I mean, you draw in the soul when you draw in your first breath. I mean, the body is born. Body's a new body. But the soul that inhabits that body, that soul that will inhabit that body, already exists. And the life it's going to come down to inhabit, it's already planned out. So every life that comes in this world is one that was meant to come in. If a life that wasn't meant to come into this world, for whatever reason, it wasn't meant to come into this world. But that soul that would have had that life will come back in another life. So when you can separate the soul from the life and understand that the soul is eternal, that these lives are just transitory periods that we experience and learn things from, you can get a different perspective. And life and death mean different things. And it's because of that, because our souls are eternal, because we come here to learn and experience different things, it's important not to hate everyone, not to hate the people who you're opposed, not to hate your enemies, not to hate anyone in this world, because at the end of the day, our souls exist up there. And we all get together to build lives. Now, I know that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but you got to separate the soul from the life. Let's see, what else do I want to say? I actually think had a topic that I was talking about. The Supreme Court. So they've overturned Roe versus Wade. Now, it's not just going to end there. It never ends there. What are they? Well, we have to ask, who was it? Okay, 5-4 decision, I believe. The conservatives, the so-called Christians, who I'm not going to get into a tangent talking about Christian, how I think they're just a bunch of hypocrites, and I'm not going to sit there and repeatedly point out to people that Jesus was not a Christian. Jesus did not found Christianity. Simple fact right there. But religious people, I think you're too spiritually lazy to take the time to actually understand what it is that you say you have faith in. Spiritual people, take the time and go within. Religious people, take the easy way out. Oh, hey, preacher man, here's $10. Tell me about the word. Your interpretation of the word. That's different. And I tell you what else. Spiritual people, we don't sit there and live by a message that says hate people. Now, I'm specifically talking to the LGBT community about this. Although, let me back up for a second. The LGBT are divinely protected. There are a lot of how people treat the LGBT. That's going to be a litmus test for Christians. They don't understand this, but they should feel this, because they should sit there and say that when you see the preacher in Texas sitting there and saying that these LGBT people should be murdered. When you see that kind of stuff going on, and people are looking in your little holy Bible, in your book that was written by man, that when you see this stuff, when you see these preachers, if you are as a Christian, a real true Christian who sits there and says, I put my faith in Jesus, if you don't understand that what some of these preachers are doing in the name of Jesus is evil, then you have no business. Well, you can call yourself a Christian, but don't think that Jesus is going to be for you, because he's not. He's not. He's not. Let's see. What else? Oh, I want to talk about a new creative project I'm going to go on. So I'm doing a... Let me backstep one more step. LGBT, divinely protected. Soul contracts up for grabs. Also want to give a message of Jesus, of love and acceptance, which is not a biblical message. The message of Jesus is not a biblical message. It's a message of the heart, it's a message of the soul, it's a message of the Trinity, the Mother, Father, and Son. The deity of the all. The deity of the all. What is the all? The all is everything. Everything is the all. That deity. You can have all other concepts of gods or whatever, but the deity of the all, the deity of everything, the deity that is behind, the deity that is the source of all creation, of all everything. When I talk about God, if I ever use the term God, if I ever term source, goddess, whatever, that's who I'm specifically saying. The deity of the all, the deity of everything. What is the all? The all is everything, and everything is the all. That deity, that's who I'm speaking of. Totally got on tangent there. Well, I try to remember where I was going. I'm going to throw some cards. Well, I'm going to shuffle some cards. But yeah. High Priestess. That's what I wanted to say. So, this message is for the Wiccans, the pagans, the druids, the mystics, whoever's left out, outcast by religions, by the priest class, by the people in power, whoever feels left out, whoever feels outcast, this message is for you. We're coming to help you. We don't want you to feel outcast. We want you to understand that the divine are real and the divine do care about you, and that you do have a specific role in what they've got planned for us all. And they've got great things planned for us all. Awareness, an end to the hatred and bullshit that we sit there and live by. Racism, sexism, homophobia. For what reason? It's doing nothing except dividing us. We're at the point now that we're on the brink of extinction. How many nuclear weapons? And we live in a world where our governments are building more and more nuclear weapons when we have enough nuclear weapons to kill every single person on the face of this earth countless times over. And yet and still we're building new nuclear weapons that we have no intention of ever using. And yet and still when we can be helping people, we're not doing that. The governments aren't doing their job, and the divine are going to take care of that. But me on my end, I'm going to do something creative. I'm going to sit here and spread a message of love and acceptance in a creative way, because how you convey the message is just as important as the message sometimes. And if we can do it in a fun, creative way, joy, use the power of Jesus, the energy of Jesus, joyful, but with a point. Kind of like the old Schoolhouse Rocks Saturday morning cartoons. Fun, educational, geared towards the youth. And we have to change society. Now, old people, a lot of old people are going to be set in their ways. You can try to open their eyes, but the younger generation, we have to build an understanding of love and respect for everyone. And that's what I hope all my new endeavors, all my new projects will do. And I could go into specifics, but I think I'm just leave it there. Which channel am I going to put this one on? Well, one or two or the other. Okay, I want to end this video. Can I get one card to end this video? One card. We have the High Priestess again from another deck. That's a double High Priestess. Well, you're getting the esoteric tea tonight, folks. But will I be greedy and ask? I don't hear anyone telling me not to, so and we have the world. But I'm still greedy. Oh, well, okay. Message, 8 of Wands. I'm sending you a message. I really should end it. I really should end it. I'll give 3 shuffles. That's the video, folks. Page of Cups. Till next time, everyone, take care of yourselves, take care of everyone. If you have any kind of grudges against people, try to get them out of the way, especially if you love these people, because tomorrow's not a day that's promised. And if you have intentions of making amends with people, take the time today to do it, because it's a bad feeling if you don't. So till next time, everyone, I am the Aries. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that.